Hey guys, Brian here with Mustang Mod's Ecoboost Garage, and today we're going to be installing this ZL1 Add-Ons Wicker build to my 2019 Performance Pack Ecoboost Mustang. Okay guys, so my wife got me this ZL1 Add-Ons Performance Pack Wicker spoiler for my 2019 Mustang, and I'm getting ready to install it today. Basically, it's a two-piece attachment. This piece is gloss black, and then this piece is like tinted see-through clear material. And they give you the drill bit that you need, the rib nuts, and the hardware to attach it. However, there's also a selection on the website there, and I'll put the link in the description below. There's a selection on the website there for purchasing a rib nut tool. However, they didn't have any in stock available at this time. So I just went up to my local Harbor Freight and picked this one up for like $25. The only caveat is that it does not have the 1032 insert attachment. So I have to use the 1024 and get new hardware from the hardware store, which is not a big deal. So I just went ahead and got all the hardware today, and I'm getting ready to install this sucker right now. So let's check it out and see how it looks. So for the first step, I went ahead and marked the center point of the spoiler that's attached to the car. It's supposed to be directly above the center point of your deck lid, which is basically where your camera is. And since I've got my little pony emblem on the back here, I'm just going to follow that white line straight up and make a mark right in the center of the flat surface here on the back of your spoiler. You want to get as close to center as possible, that way you have as much room to work with. And then when you're drilling your holes, you want to make sure that you don't go too deep, because you could put a puncture through the other side. So I'm going to start drilling my hole here. You want to start off really slow at first and just kind of get it to grab, and then once it does, then you can kind of just put a little bit more pressure. And then once you feel it go all the way through, back out the drill bit. That way you don't puncture all the way through to the top side of the spoiler. To change the head out, you just basically use the little tool that they supply with it here, and you just break this loose and then spin it off. And then you get the one for the size that you need, and oops, wrong way. Spin this one on. Lock it down. And then you put the collar on there. Tighten that down. And now you should be able to is this the right size? So now you just take your rib nut and you spin that down, and then when you crimp it, it's going to smush it up inside of the spoiler there and lock it in place. So yeah, you just stick it in the hole, and then you crimp it down. And then you have to back out your threads. Like so. And now that should be pretty secure up inside of there. So now that I got the first rib nut set right in the center, I'm going to use that to get the rest of the holes set. Use this as kind of like a template. So I just got my my screw and my washer. I'm going to put it through the back side here, and I'm just going to finger tighten it right now. And now that that's in place, I can use that as like use the wicker bill as a template to find my other holes. The next step, what I'm going to do is try to mark my holes for the rest of the wicker bill here. I'm going to use this natural angle right here on the existing Performance Pack spoiler to try to match the edge of the wicker bell up on there so it kind of matches as good as possible. And I'm going to just hold it tight, and I'm going to mark my hole. And I'm going to mark this hole. And same thing on this side. I'm going to mark this hole. And mark that hole. All right. So now I'm just going to remove this screw and get the wicker bell off. Just using an Allen wrench here that fits the head. I'm not sure exactly what size this is, but it's probably like a 5/32 or something like that. And I'm going to go ahead and drill the rest of my holes. So I've still got the drill bit on here. Now that I've got my holes marked, you can kind of see, I just want to make sure that I've got enough material to go in so it's not going to mess up the spoiler in any way. And that looks pretty good, actually. So I'm going to put the bit right there in the center, and I just kind of wiggle it back and forth to get it to grab, and then there's that one. There's that one. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and attach the rest of these rib nuts, and it's the same process that we used on the other one. Now with all of the rib nuts securely fastened to the back of the spoiler, I'm going to go ahead and mount the ZL1 Add-Ons attachment. First I'm going to just peel off the protective tape they have here, and same thing on the back side. And I'm going to want to start from the inside and go out. So I also need to grab the smoked centerpiece, because this is going to go on the aft side. So basically my hardware is going to go through here and then through here, just like that. Watch out. So now that my hardware is through both pieces, I'm going to go ahead and start with the center and work my way to the outsides. I'm just going to kind of get them temporarily installed, a little bit loose, just so I can get all the bolts in, and then once I do, I'll go back and tighten everything down with the Allen wrench. And I would recommend also putting some thread locker on here, because these, you don't want this thing flying off. I don't have any with me, but I have some at work, so I'm going to go ahead and do that later. Okay, so now that all the bolts are temporarily loose installed, I'm going to go ahead and use the Allen key to tighten everything up. And again, we're just kind of working from the middle towards the outside. Alright, and that's about it. I think this looks great. This is a really good option for people with a Performance Pack Mustang that wanted a wicker bill on here that have the Performance Pack spoiler, because you don't want to have to take off your Performance Pack spoiler and then patch up the holes if you can't get one that matches up with the factory holes. So this just attaches right onto your existing spoiler, and it has a great look to it. My spoiler was already gloss black, so it kind of adds more of an aggressive look to the existing spoiler on there, and I just think it looks fabulous. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Installation only takes about 15 minutes, as you guys saw. I mean, it's not really that difficult at all. Just drill a couple holes, make a couple crimps, and put a couple screws in. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, Mustang Mods Ecoboost Garage is your place for all the modifications on your Ecoboost Mustangs. Performance Pack or any other kind. Take it easy, guys.
Hey guys, this is Dan of this video. So I hope you like it and enjoy this. So if you like it, then hit the notification button and the subscribe button and the notification and the bell button and the thumbs up button.
What do you think of the spoiler? What do you think?
Yeah, it just looks amazing and I love so glossy and shiny.